Hey, how's it going? How's it going? New camera angle, new lighting setup, new hat. What a great stream. Right, let's turn this down a little bit so I can hear my own music. Whoop. Okay, better. Right. Let's have a little play around. So I'm going to be editing not all 60, but some of the 60 photos that I've culled down to from Budapest. I came back with like 100 and something. So they're kind of in order currently. Working through to get them ready for a video about Budapest. So keep an eye out for that. That should be fun. Okay. Let's get an idea of kind of how I want these to start off. Oh, just crack my shoulder, ignore that, everything's fine. I'm not falling apart, you are. There we go, cool, right. Let's have a little look, see. What kind of vibe do I want? I don't know. I don't know. Let's have a little look. Oh, I kind of like that. It's a little gritty, which I think kind of goes quite well with how the image actually looks as well. We've got a bit of Japanese style lo-fi on this evening as well, which I'm kind of heavily digging at the moment. It gets featured in like a fair bit of my videos when it makes sense to. Right, let's get this maybe leveled. I think it needs to come that way a bit. Yeah, there we go. It'd be much easier if like every time I took a photo I just took it like straight, you know. Alright, let's kind of break this down as well how I want it. Let's go. I didn't find any people. There's one right here, mate. What are you talking about? She's gonna be my main subject. I love this little pigeon down here too. Right, let me ignore me just sending a message. It wouldn't be a stream of mine if I didn't open it by sending a message to someone, or at least like doing that very early on. By the way, if you can, I'll put a smiley face at the end of this message because that makes it, makes it more friendly. Bam. There we go. Okay, so I'm thinking with this, this one here, I need to bring these highlights down a little bit. I'm loving that there's just people in here, but they're not my important part. I kind of wish I'd read this actual sign here while we were there, because I could have gone and got pizza and pasta. That'd have been way more exciting. Oh. Screw doodle doo doodle doo. Right, let's bring this back. Kind of bring the highlights down of everything else, I think. There we go. I want them to be strong, but like this is just too much. Okay. Yeah, already loving this more. Already loving this more. Okay, let's tiny touch of that. Tiny touch of that. Little touch of that. Might even bring the highlights back up a little bit actually. One thing I do want to do, something that's really like I've started doing more often, is changing the clarity. So I'm bringing it down quite a bit overall. I honestly don't hate there's a little bit of grain in there. I kind of bring the clarity down now, so like if I drop it all the way, you'll see what I mean. But like all it's doing is like anywhere that's like hit by strong highlights, it just really softens them. And I already love shooting film and I love filmy vibes. And so I normally find that between like 15 and 25 of clarity kind of like gives that nice like glow in the highlights that I can then fix in the places that don't need those highlights. Don't need those like the softening. Right, okay, so there's sometimes in images like this I kind of want to get rid of something, but there's not really anything here that I think needs it. I might get rid of this person here because I feel like maybe we could deal without them existing. I like that there's other people in the scene, but I just think like this one arm is maybe a little distracting. I'll get rid of that shadow as well. See if we can do it in one. I'll be pretty shocked if it can. Also, really annoyingly, like here, I have to like look at my other screen for this. Here, where there's a border on my thing, it should move, but as soon as I hit stream, it's like, nah, can't do it, mate. Okay, it did do it. Go team. All right, well, let's bring that one. Which one looks most normal? I think 2, to be honest. Cool. I think it's just enough. Like, I want your view to be here, but I don't mind this person being here, but this is just a little bit too far across, I think, for me. Also, if the music's too high or my voice is too low, let me know, and I will make those adjustments for you. Right, let's get this changed. Let that update what it needs to update. Cool. We'll go back to playing around with the masks, I think. Hope everyone is having a wonderful Sunday evening. Or afternoon, I guess, depending on where you are. But it's just after 8 for me. I feel like I'm going to get sleepy as well because I just ate dinner. And it was really good. So, big shout out to Sarah for cooking a delicious dinner for me. So that I can just jump on here and not have to do any adult chores. Right. Bring the clarity back in here. Bring this back. Bring the clarity up on here a bit. That not too much. Okay. I might. Do I want to bring? Yeah, I want to keep there being shadows on there. But I want, if I can like just have her stand out a little bit more, that works for me. Okay, cool. Right, what kind of difference have we made? Nice. It's good with me. Bring this up just a tad. Where are we at picture-wise? Cool. Yeah, like that. I like them changes. Let's have a little look. Is there anything else that we want to maybe get rid of? I like all of these. I like how many arrows there are in this image. That's one of the things that like kind of made me take it. The first thing I saw was the long shadows running through here. Great. Then I saw this arrow, and then I saw these 2 arrows. And I'm only just realizing now it kind of goes arrow, 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 the person, and there's a stop sign, like stop, don't look past here, you're going too far. You found what you need. I think I'm going to, just because he's a cool little guy, I think I'm going to throw a mask onto this little bird. Just make sure that he stands out well enough. Get more clarity back in on him. There we go. Maybe drop the highlights down, just so he stands out a bit more than he did. Nice. Might even. That's too much. That's too much. Okay, that's the most amount of work I think I've put in to a bird that doesn't really need to be in the scene. Is there anything else? Is there anything we want to tidy up from the image? Not really. It's kind of gritty on purpose. I quite like that. So we've got that matches. That's all good. I don't think there's anything I really want to. I've only just seen this reflection. That's quite cool. There's nothing I really want to tidy up. Let me just hide this to make sure. No, I think that is actually pretty fine by me. we're going from here. I was pretty happy with how the image came out in general, to be fair. This is one of those images as well. I love like the letterboxy, like 16:9 crop, or even more letterboxy. But I am a sucker for being able to see everything in shots like this. I also am doing this, like you can see what I'm pointing at. You can't. Okay, I think that's actually done. I'm pretty happy with how that looks. I don't think is there anything I want to change with her? I don't know. I might bring the exposure down a little bit on this back masking. Deal with some of the slightly blown, or not so blown, but like quite strong highlights. Yeah, nice. Okay, I'm good with that. I'm good with that. So we go from there, we get rid of the person on the left that's kind of like, for me at least, like slightly distracting from the frame. We keep the shadows nice, dark and shadowy. We add a bit more of like a gritty feel to it, which is cool. Yeah, I like that. Hey, Diabetic. How's it going? How's your Sunday evening treating you? Or Sunday afternoon? I never remember where people are in the world. Hey, at least it's Sunday, right? I should just leave with how's your Sunday doing? Okay. Yeah, okay, I like this. It was really strange in Budapest because when we got there, normally I get to a place and I'm like instantly like, wow, I love this place. I know exactly how I want to shoot and everything's going to be great. And then I got to this place and just didn't feel that, which is really strange for me. I'm so used to being, walking into a new place or a new country and just being like, wow, this is so strange. And then being like, everything's new and I can't wait to shoot. And then I don't know, I didn't feel it on the first day of here, which is really strange. With so many different shadows, do you choose or set the black point for realism or to focus on the subject? Focus on the subject, mainly. With that, hello. There we go. Sorry, my mouse just completely stopped working. With this image here, like, same kind of thing. I'm aiming to try and get you to know what you're meant to be looking at, which is this person here. And I think also the as I mentioned, the arrows, but also the lines of the shadows kind of do help you bring into that point. I tell you what, actually, I might just quickly try one other fig. I might just try one of these, but invert it, and then I don't know if I like that more or less. There's a point at which like things get too dark, you know. I kind of like that. I might bring the shadows back a little bit. Right, I'm not going to play with it because I'll make it worse. I'll make it worse. But yeah, I hope that hopefully that my answer made sense to your question. Hopefully I understood your question right. There we go. Sorry, my phone has been going off a fair bit because I did a bunch of things on it prior to joining the stream. Or starting the stream. And yeah. I didn't really think about the fact that people would, reply to those things and or send me new messages prior to me coming off stream. Bam. Hashtag fiddle forever. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. The memes that people put out about photographers where it's just like making tiny changes that people wouldn't ever notice is exactly me. I'll make a tiny change and I'm like Control Z, Control Shift Z, and just bounce between the two over and over again. Every single time. How are you doing anyway, Diabetic? Are you okay? Also, how's the audio? Everything sounding good for you? Let me just check this side, make sure everything looks okay for me. Yeah. Streaming on Twitter and Twitter? No, I'm not. I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube again. So hello to any Twitch people as well. I know Twitch is more of a lurkery place, so if you're lurking around, still appreciate you. Thanks for being here. This one already has like a weirdly kind of filmy feel to it. Like before I even made a change, like just from the blues and the oranges. So I kind of know exactly what I want to do with this one, like off the bat, like straight away. I know for a fact that I'm going to drop this grain down a bit. You could do a Fiddle With Me Friday series. I could, but I don't know how good. I don't know what kind of message that puts out into the world. We might get some people join that are expecting an entirely different stream. Or, you never know, Twitch might be annoyed and do me on TOS. They'll be like, you can't have people fiddling with you on a Friday. Or any day, I guess. They probably wouldn't care too much about the day. YouTube audio is good. Thank you very much. Sunday's only just begun. 9:21 a.m. in Hawaii. Dude, do you know what? I knew you weren't in the UK. I did not know you were in Hawaii. What is happening? Why? I'm in England. It rained today and it's been chilly for about 6 months. This is unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable. I mean, not for you. For you, it's great. Right, let's do the same thing. Bring the clarity down, and then have. This is. I mean, look. If we just focus on the edge of this building here, where the sun's hitting it, right? And you just, as you bring that clarity down, I'm going to go past where I would normally do it, just to kind of really get the point across. But you see what I mean? Like it gives it like. It's a softer kind of like glow, which I, in my brain, always associate with what you get from film. So, yeah, I love bringing it down. Most of the time I'll bring it down, as I said, like 15 to 20. This one, because the highlights aren't super bright, I'm probably going to push it down a little further so that I can start to feel that kind of like softness hitting the edge of the building. This is the original image, fully cropped in. That was the day I walked around with just my 40mm pancake lens on my travel camera. I had a 13 to 33 as well, which is what, a 20 to 50, but it's just a bit chonkier. So having the 50 and just the camera on me is quite nice. Can I? There we go. Okay, it just looked a little off. Right, let's see if it can just pick out what I want. Also, and this is maybe slightly shaming to say, I'm going to say it anyway because you guys are friends, right? I never clicked on you can't see it because I'm in the way, but I never clicked to use like this object like version. I always used the brush where you had to like paint over the things, and so the amount of time this has saved me now that I'm like less of a moron is insane. It's so much better when you're not this much of a moron. Also, I still have CapCut open, so we can get rid of this. No wonder my laptop's screaming at me. I'm just trying to. It thinks I'm trying to edit some video at the same time. I've done enough video editing today. I don't need any of that. Also, you didn't see anything in that. There was definitely absolutely no video projects in there that are coming up that you don't know about. Okay, so let's go with. I did it. That's nice. I mean, to be fair, I could have done that the other way around and pulled the sky out and then. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. Right, let's take the sky here. Get rid of that. Picked my phone up to do a thing. Put back down without doing the thing. Nailed it. Cool. Okay, here we go. Let's pick that up. Spoilers. Literally spoilers, yeah. Literally. I mean, it's not too bad. You could see a working title of a video. So it's never too impressive. VOD becomes members only until the video comes up. Literally, yeah. Make it a members only. Make it a members only, and then only one person can see it. That will be the fun thing, though. Like, that's one of the things I'm going to do with members now. Is like, people, like, members will know about projects that are coming up before I actually do the video. So there's something I've been working on for about 6 or 7 months with another creator, and it's nearly done. And I just need to then put it together. I've been kind of editing as we went along. But before kind of any of that comes out, like, I'll give some details and some teasers to members only, and I'll answer any questions they have about it. So that'd be quite fun. I'm thinking maybe with something like that to like have it as a members first. Obviously in the future, not for this coming up one. Otherwise, again, only like one person will see it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to. I've already put one members only video out, which was fun. There's a few things that like I just know that aren't really like for the main channel. Like they're a bit more vloggy, a lot more behind the scenes, and I don't know, I'm just kind of looking forward to building a cool little community in there. Now that I finally can, after 7,000 years of hard work. Right, I don't want to add too much clarity back into this because I like the softness. Do I just double down? Maybe I do just double down. Drop the texture down a little bit, really soften that building out. Let's fix this bit first. And also, you're saying about the VOD being members only. It'd be members only for so long. Because one of those videos is going to take like another 5 or 6 months to finish. Okay, let's bring the saturation up on this. I want it to be... There we go. There we go. Okay. Also, a thing I very rarely ever do is like adjust the sky, but I want there to be a little bit more blue in this because I want it to like have a real strong contrast between the yellow of the lettering and the building. And I think at the moment, where it's kind of like a grey blue from a very thin layer of cloud coverage, I think it just maybe wasn't doing all that it could do. So I think that tiny little bit more is kind of helpful. I'll bring some of the highlights down a little bit as well, I think. Yeah, do I want to... No, I'll drop them a little bit on here. That's okay. I don't know what it was that made me want to take this either. I think it's one of those things as well where you go to a place and you see things that you don't see in your own country and it makes you want to take photos. This is one of those things like there isn't often lettering like this on the sides of buildings. Normally it's just like a big actual screen. And I love like just like the paint peeling away. It just everything about it was just an aesthetic that I was like eating up. So yeah, loved it. Absolutely loved it. Right. Let me do. There we go. Cool. How do I want to make this stand out a bit more? Oh, that's not terrible. I don't want to bring it up too much because I want the darker side of kind of like edges and stuff to stay clear. Yeah, I like that. A little bit more contrast. Come down here. Just a touch. I think I might add like a very slight vignette onto it. He says, and then goes, yeah, 100. That's fine, right? To get tunnel vision while you're looking at it. Yeah, I think it worked. It's one of those photos where like, I don't know if I like fully love it, but I got it, and I don't have anything else like it in my like body of work, I guess. So I wanted to keep it for that. Okay, let's crack on here. I don't know if I want to keep both of these or just this one. This is a little soft. It's heavily cropped in. As I say, I only had the 40, and I took it this way at first, thinking that I preferred it this way. And then I got home, looked at it, and I was like, no, I prefer it that way. So yeah, I don't know. We'll have a little play around and see. This also makes me the way this person's dressed and looks reminds me of a person I know. So it makes me feel like I'm editing a photo of that person. I don't know if I love this one. It feels more just like and generic-y, you know? But I don't hate it. I don't love it. Such is life. Okay. I'll tell you what, let's work on it and then we'll see how we feel. I cropped this in a little bit, right? Oh no, I haven't. Okay, cool. Do I want to? Hi there, member here. Are you just gonna, every time you enter comments or a live stream, just tell everyone that you're a member? I'm sure it shows in the chat anyway, right? Because you got a wonderful little star. You also have a couple of emojis to use that no one else has. You have an emoji of my face, or an emote, sorry, of my face that no one else has. Actually, that's a lie. People on Twitch have it as well, because that's where that originally came from. Right, I think I wanna, if I maybe line this up here. 100%. Every single time you open up anything, just like, hello, I am a member. Well, I appreciated you before everything else, but I appreciate you even more now. What I love is that are you okay, mate? What I love is that I saw you, because of me restreaming through 2 different bits, it just says like SF lol and take my cash instead of actually showing the emojis. I don't know if it'll do that on Twitch as well. Yeah, on Twitch it doesn't show the emoji, it just shows the bit you've, like the text for it. Right. Do you know what? Yeah, I can kind of mess with that. It's not too bad. I think this one is too cropped in for its own good. It's a little bit too cropperoony. It could have been cool, but I just think, like, yeah, I think it's a bit too cropped. It's, yeah, I think maybe could have been something, but I don't know. Maybe we'll try something with it. I feel like there's too much at the top and the bottom, so if we maybe 4 or 5 it. No, I got a feeling I just think I prefer this one. Okay. Goodbye. I mean, it'll stay in my library, but right. Let's play around with this. Let's go in here. Let's get myself the people. Give me you, sir. And you, madame. And your foot. How you doing, Adam? Anyway, how's your day been? I'm here, but in the background for the moment while I sort some shit out at home. Yeah, cool, man. Cool. Do what you need to do, baby. Let's do that. Let's go back here. Go here. I kind of want to play quite heavily into like how warm the colors of the buildings are. Hello, Jono. You little panda. How are you doing, sir? You alright? I hope yes. I'll be very sad if not. I am just going to try and get rid of... Be right back. Going to shave my legs. Enjoy. Right. If you're on Twitch, you just got an ad. I'm very sorry. What is happening? Right, hang on. Prepare yourself. You're going to see a lot of me. Whoa! OBS just decided to jump screens. For no reason at all. For no reason at all. It was just like, I'm going to be in a different screen now. Adam prepping the chainsaw. Yeah, literally. I've seen those things. Stuck. How you doing anyway, John T? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're still doing well, even though I just called you John T. Bam. Where do I want to go? I'm kind of loving this like grittier look for these ones. I think it's the start of the architecture. I might bring it down a little bit so we bring back like some of that shadowy in here. I'll bring the grain down a bit as well. Nice, cool. Let's do two things. One, let's bring that clarity down a little bit more. See, like as I said earlier on, I'm normally doing between like 15 and 25. Earlier on we had to do stronger because the highlights were less. But this one's quite strong and I don't want to lose all the detail. So I'm probably honestly just going to kind of sit around this like 10 or 11 mark. Just give it a bit of a soft feel. Very well, thank you, sir. Glad to hear. Glad to hear. What have you been up to? Anything nice? Keep it PG. All right, we're live on the internet. I know what you like. You filth bag. Oh, that came out of Left Wing. That was unexpected for both of us, really. I am going to bring the saturation back up in these greens. What are we doing? Lowering those lovely greens. Nice. There we go. Let's get some more greenery in there. There we go. That's much better. Okay. Right. What we've learned now is if I want to come out of OBS, I have to click into something else and not just come out of OBS. Otherwise, it will just wet itself and leave. Okay, let's have a little play around. So, I kind of want to bring the general highlights down a little bit, he says, and then accidentally goes like all the way down to about 30. I'm going to bring the texture back in a little bit because I feel like I've softened the highlights, which is great, but like I don't want to lose all the texture in the steps and the side of the building and everything. So bring that to there. Also, I'm going to be testing out I'll tell you what, we'll go full cam for this. Hello. Basically, I'm in my pajamas here, but don't judge me. Basically, I'm going to be testing out DxO soon. DxO reached out and asked me if I'd be interested in trying Photolab and Pure Raw 6 and like 4 other different softwares they have. We're talking about it at the moment, but I think I'm probably just going to be trying out Photolab and Pure Raw 6. Holy guacamole, Becca! Hey, how's it going? Yeah, so we're working together at the moment, and so I'm thinking I'm going to do a video for them, but if it would be of any interest to you guys, I can live stream some of my editing with DxO. I need to use the software anyway. I need to get more done and learn more about it so that I can, when I do the video, I actually know what I'm talking about. So yeah, if it would be of any interest to any of you, and you're looking at a potential way of getting out of the Adobe life, let me know. I'll live stream the DxO edit and we can kind of go through it together and figure out kind of how it works, whether it's worth it, everything like that. It's going. How have you been? Yeah, I'm good, thank you, Becca. How are you? It's been a long time. It's my second stream back to Twitch, which is actually really fitting because I think it was my second ever Twitch stream was the first time that I spoke to you. So second stream back is also like a perfect margin. Are you still streaming? I've barely been in Twitch to watch anyone either. That has changed now. I've actually started like watching on Twitch again. You're always of interest to me, to be honest. Ah. Anyway, yeah. How's the Twitch world been? I haven't been streaming. Been busy with mum life, and OBS hates my Mac. Oh, ouch. Yeah. Okay. That's not ideal. I need to see if OBS will hate my Mac. I don't like. I'm not streaming on. Obviously, I'm not streaming on it now. But I have got a Mac now to use when I travel, and I think it would be quite fun to be able to stream while we're away. Just a bit of editing while I'm like chilling on a balcony somewhere sunny. I'm hoping to get back on it one day, but after I purchase a gaming laptop or a Steam Cube thingy. Yeah, get a gaming laptop. That's what I use. It's great. I'm streaming to 2 different places at the same time while running Lightroom and some music software. So it's great. If you want any like IT questions, drop me a message because IT is my literal job. Jono, I thought you were going to flip me off after the heart there for a second. It's always tempting. It's always like somewhere in the rafters tempting, but I didn't do it. So you should be thankful. Should be thankful. Sumpy, hey, how's it going? It's so cool being back on Twitter. It's been so long. Not Twitter, Twitch. What is happening in my brain today? It is twice now that I have said Twitter instead of Twitch. Well, thank you. I'll keep that in mind, but it'll be a while, unfortunately. But one day, we'll have you back in the world of Twitch, not Twitter. They're very different things. One of them technically doesn't exist anymore. How have you been, Sumpy? Welcome to the stream. I do. Not well enough, but the name rings a bell. That's the worst thing. Like, it's been so long since I've streamed on Twitch that, like, people have been coming in, especially like on the last stream, and I was like, I know your name, but I don't remember enough about you. Like, it's really bad. I'm like having to like re-remember people. I've somewhat been keeping up with your happenings on Instagram. You've been up to a lot. Yeah, it has been exciting. I've been working with some brands and some people and reviewing new cameras and lenses that have come out, which is sick. I've been traveling a lot. Just come back from Budapest, obviously. That's what we're editing today, and yeah, it's been good. It's been busy, but like a good busy. Hopefully it continues to get more good busy. And yeah, I'm finally back doing this. Like, I think what happened was I enjoyed editing on Twitch, but wanted to put the effort into YouTube, if that makes sense. And so I stopped streaming because I was like, well, YouTube isn't like amazing for streaming compared to Twitch, where I already have a bit of an audience. And then it took me way too long to realise that I could just do both using this one bit of software. So you did a huge favour for me. You edited the cat photo. Oh, yes, I do remember that. Yeah. Hey, how have you been? How's your girlfriend? I hope she had a good birthday, and also the one after that, because it must have been that long that she's had another birthday. That's crazy. That's like unlocked a core memory for me. Do no worries, I'm not going to hound you or anything for not streaming. You'd be surprised. Some people were just like, why haven't you streamed in ages? And I'm like, well, I want to. But, you know, stuff and things. Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that. Clear his throat. I'm like trying to read Zombie's message and getting harassed by Becca at the same time. Yeah, something man. I'm really sorry to hear that. But I'm gonna start a new job tomorrow. Cool. What's the job? Exciting. I'm clear throat. Why haven't you streamed? Oh my god, what the fuck? I remember when my bot would come up, and you'd just like parrot it back, and like scream at people to do the same thing. Like, yeah, why haven't you followed? I need you like on my YouTube channel and just commenting on videos, being like, you better have liked, commented, hyped, and become a member and subscribed. Right, what am I doing? Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. Let's go. No. I nearly minimized OBS again, and if I'd minimized OBS, then it would have just shot across onto a different screen again, and I would have had a little cry. I start a district heating job. I don't know what that is. I don't know what it is in English. Okay. I don't know either. Hang on, I'm gonna do a Google. I'm doing a singular Google. Let me have a look. Okay, I kind of get it. Like a central heating kind of thing, but for an entire building. I might be incredibly wrong, but who knows? Bam. Becca, I like to my to-do list. Go kindly bully people on your YouTube. Yeah, if you could, that'd be great. I'm sure you're not busy enough, you know, having a life, being a mum, all those things. Let's bring some of that up. I just opened up my Twitch to make sure everything was running okay on that side, and I forgot that I made you a VIP ages ago. So I love that it just comes up with a big pink line around you. You can stay VIP. It's allowed. You'll be forever a VIP. I promise. Right. I want to bring these people up. Woo! Hell yeah. This music is really quiet, and it's not as party-like as I would like. I feel like, what's the vibe are we feeling here? Are we having a chilled Sunday stream, or do we want a bit more? What kind of music are we feeling? Do we want something a bit more busy, a bit more pumping, as the kids would say? I don't know what they'd say. I'm not one anymore. Let me bring some clarity back into them. I want to make them stand out a bit more, but without completely like losing any of the shadow that's on them. Just like to do this. Budapest music, whatever that means. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to go into the music thing I'm using. I'm just going to search Budapest and see what it gives me. There's a song called Budapest. We shall listen to it. Okay. I don't know what it's going to be like. But just if everyone else in chat doesn't like this, just know that it's Becca's fault, okay? Adam's come back with a strong egg. Okay, I hope you like this. This is for Becca. It's kind of got like a mysterious vibe. I don't know how else to describe it. It's got a kind of mysterious vibe. And we will only turn off the music if they follow you and sub. Hey, I mean, I'm never going to say no to subscribers on YouTube or on Twitch. Or the YouTube version, which is members. Which I have now, because I'm really cool. I still love, like, I still love so much that on Twitch it just looks like Adam's written SFLOL, SFLOL, SFLOL. Okay, how are we gonna do this? I think we can maybe do it with a radial gradient, kind of around them. Mix a radial gradient with a little bit of a vignette, I reckon. That's maybe how we do this. Let's invert that. San Francisco, lol. That's literally what it is, yeah. That's how my brain translated it. Have you been, how's everyone else doing in the whole photography streaming world? I haven't, yeah, honestly, since being like not on Twitch that much, I've only really kind of, I think like it's only really like Paige that I've spoken to like on Instagram, and we've like she's been on the channel now. She was in one of the podcast episodes, but I've not really spoken to anyone else. Oh, the music stopped. Oh no. Oh god. Okay, right. Let's find some music that's a bit more a little less boring. What kind of thing do we want? Should just go trap beats. Hell yeah. Let's go underground beats. I'm in. I don't know what this is going to be like. I'm in. Okay. I'm locked in. Underground beats it is. Do you mean people from the photo fam? Yeah. Also, the photo fam, not thinking about this until right now, is my membership name on YouTube. So when you join memberships on YouTube, you become part of the photo fam. I've been a bad photo fam member and I haven't been keeping up with them, to be honest. Yeah, it's a lot. It is a lot. Like, I haven't been in the Discord in forever. Like, they're a great group of people. I just like there's just a lot of people to try and keep up with and be in and out of their streams and stuff, and like I want to get back into watching a bit more, but there's just so much going on. Okay, let's see if this works. If it does, great. If it doesn't, less great, but we'll have a look. Okay, so we've done that. Let's bring this down a little bit there. A little bit there. Yeah, I think that's helping. That's definitely helping. It helps like kind of start to bring in there. Oh. This song is much louder. I'm going to bring it down just a little bit. Cool. I really liked it at the beginning, but then it grew so large that I muted the Discord, which means I basically forget. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's like, it's like that with most things. Like any Instagram chat or any Discord that I've been part of, where it's just like a few photographers. They're like, oh, well, everyone's like getting loads of people coming to their streams and like liking all their content and stuff. So it would only be better if there was more people here. And then that's not how it works. You get more people, and then that people were like, well, there's like 7 people that have posted things or that are online. Like, I'm not going to go do all that. I think the most, as soon as you get past like, I don't know, between 5 and 10 people, depending on like what it is, it just becomes a bit too much. That's why I'm never part of those like Instagram chats where people were like, oh, we can go and support each other. It's because it's like it just becomes noise in the end, which is really annoying. Let me know if this music gets too loud, by the way, as well. Now that I've changed the whole genre of music, it's kind of loud. Okay. That's definitely helped. That's definitely helped. I think if I bring them up a little bit again, not a crazy amount, well, the highlights are a bit too much on her. If I bring that down and then I bring the exposure up a little bit. Yeah, I think we're kind of. I think this radial gradient has definitely helped. I'll put in like a tiny amount of a vignette. Put that back to where it is. Put on some heavy dubstep. I mean, I'll do it. I don't mind. I love dubstep. If that's a request, I'm in. Just for you. Also, hey to people on Twitch. There's a good amount of you now. We're kind of even between YouTube and Twitch. That's crazy. I think actually the people in Twitch are now beating YouTube viewers. All right, good work. Well done. My OG live streamers, my OG viewers. All right, I'm searching dubstep. Okay, you asked for it. Ambient dubstep. That's a playlist that exists. We're going. Okay, let's turn it up for a minute. It's got a very slow intro. We're going to see how it is. Okay. We're going to see how this goes. Hopefully well. Hopefully not terribly. Alright, we're in. Let me know if you like it. If you hate it, blame Adam. 50-50% blame there for Adam and for Becca. I think I kind of like this as it is. I think I'd like the... I think I would like to bring a bit illumination up on these bushes because I do want a bit more light on there. I'm going to throw the saturation all the way up. I feel like there's no color in the image otherwise. It's all very muted tones. It's just like shadows, blacks, beiges, and like even what she's wearing, like that's dark, that's just like a light blue. So it's the only real kind of pop of color. So I definitely prefer the edit, which is cool. And actually, I can see going between the two that like your eye is more naturally drawn to that middle area now, which is sick because I wasn't before. Hello, Rogue Arm. All right, I like that. I like that. This dubstep doesn't feel very dubstep-y. What's going on? What are we talking about here? Let me just fix that. Is this bigger? This feels closer. It's not heavy dubstep though. But we've got it. It's better than it was. I'm going to drop this down a very tiny amount more. Yeah, cool. All right. We did it. Guys, we've edited 3 images, okay? That's pretty crazy. Normally, at this point, I've edited, like, 1. So I'll take that. I'm also going to take a real quick 2-minute break because I want to run and grab myself. I'm not going to lie, I just want a Jaffa Cake bar, okay? I'm thinking about eating a Jaffa Cake bar, and I know I have some downstairs. So give me, like, 2 minutes. Probably less. I'll be right back. Oi, I'm back. Okay, don't say I'm not coming back. I got my Jaffa Cake bar. Other bars are available. Full soap. Honestly, in 1 hour, if I could have edited 10 images, I'd be a pretty happy boy. Just in general. But when streaming, not so much. Welcome back. Thank you very much. What are you doing today anyway, Becca? He didn't even offer us a Jaffa Cake bar. Mate, come round. You can have a Jaffa Cake bar. Join the stream. Right? You get in your car. You be here in like 15 minutes. You can have a Jaffa Cake bar. You can join the stream. Come around. That would be a wild evolution in this live stream. As if like in like 15 minutes there's just an Adam sat next to me. I'm like over here, Adam's here. I'm scrapbooking while the toddler naps. Nice. Like, what kind of scrapbooking are we doing? Is it like family scrapbooking or like trip stuff, or what are we talking about? Adam, don't even tempt me. Consider yourself tempted, mate. Consider yourself tempted. I got loads of Jaffa Cake bars. I got Jaffa Cake bars. I got drinks. I got a chair. I got time. Woo. Bam. Right. This one here is a weird one because I liked it when I was framing it up, and now I don't know exactly how I feel about it. You know? Do you ever get that? I mean, like, you know you like it, and then you're not sure afterwards. We went on a cruise last January, so I'm scrappacking that. The three of us went with 4 other people. Oh, nice. I haven't done a cruise yet. I'd love to do a cruise at some point. Hopefully Jono didn't hear that, otherwise he's going to be right up my backside about going on a cruise. But we were, when we were in Budapest, we did like a dinner cruise, and there was a bunch of like riverboats around. Hang on. Is there any showing in this image? I don't think so. But like on the river, there was loads of like just river cruise like boats going up and down it, and yeah, they looked amazing. And so we're thinking about maybe doing a river cruise first, like over an actual cruise, just kind of get like a mini taste for it without being in the middle of the ocean. Because also I feel like I would wake up on the day where I was in the middle of the ocean and I would like absolutely like soil my pants. Because I'd hate just being in the middle of the ocean without being able to see land. Like I wouldn't be able to look outside for that whole day. But yeah, whereabouts did you cruise? I hope you had a lovely time as well. I think this one's giving me it would look good in 16:9 vibes. Oh, I think those vibes might be right. Those vibes were correct, in my opinion. Those vibes were vibey. Consider this vibes vibing. Okay. Oh, I forgot I had juice. Or like squash. And I took a big drink of that. And thought it was water. So that was very strange. Yeah, we went to celebrate my husband turning 40. We had a lot of time. Oh, okay. Awesome. That sounds lovely. And it also sounds like it would have been warm. Which is absolutely top notch. Cannot go wrong with that. Cannot go wrong with that. I reckon I can sit that there. Yeah. Oh. My husband loves monkeys, and he got to have a monkey sit on his shoulder. So dreams were made. So I can't English. So dreams were made come true. I'm happy. I'm glad. I'm happy that you're happy. I'm happy you had a lovely cruise. Okay. I'm kind of feeling this kind of vibe. I don't know why. Everything's looking kind of soft. Quite like that. I just had the funniest thought of like imagining that like my camera goes off and I look at it and it's just Adam outside my house. Just being like, where's my Jaffa cake bar? It's okay, you're translating American into proper English. It's okay. It's not. I mean, at this time of evening on a Sunday, any form of reading is already difficult for me. No, that's not what I wanted. Go back, please. Okay, I can clear this out actually because I'm not going to edit that one. I do like that it has more of the spikes on the other one, but I'm going to accept it because I don't care enough. This is like, this music's even like quieter. Let's go for something. I need less chill, you know? I want something that like beats that flow. That's one of them. That could be one. Late night beats. It is late night and I want beats. Let's put these on. Hopefully not terrible. Unfortunately, I'm feeling extremely lazy today. I mean, if anything, that's probably good, because otherwise Sarah will be like, why are you two shouting at each other in the room next to me? I'm like, I think you know why. Jaffa cake bars. Oh, I kind of like that vibe. Let me see. Let's have a play around with this. Let's play around with this. Yeah, Adam, you need to get back into. You need to find a place to ghost hunt so we can go ghost hunt again. Because at the moment I have the camera that, in theory, will record night vision. I don't know how long I'll have it forever. I'm sorry, if forever, because I'm gonna do a video on it soonish. I'm trying for like nice sunny days. Because we live the Jaffa cakes. Yeah, and yeah, because also I'm like craving to get out, and we haven't filmed I haven't filmed like a ghost hunty thing since like I've got some newer stuff, like additional bits for. Oh my god, a Ricoh GR stress ball just hit me. The stress ball caused me stress. Yeah, we haven't, since I got this extra handle for actually walking around and not having dead shoulders and being able to attach an extra light to it, we haven't shot anything. So I want to get out and try that. Don't look at me with that tone of voice. Right, let me put my Ricoh GR ball back up there. There we go. You gotta find somewhere there, man. Find somewhere, and we can go hunt the ghosties. Right. Let me see if this thing will find what I want. You still been out taking photos, Becca? I feel like I haven't seen much of your stuff on Instagram. To be fair, I don't spend that much time on it now. If I'm not like posting my own stuff or responding to people, I'm like not on it that much. Then again, you could be taking photos and not putting them on Instagram like a normal human. So hopefully it's that one. And if you are, what are you shooting with? All these questions and more. We have... oh no, I'm just trash at posting. Hey, that's fine. It's honestly not... That's how it should be. You should just be taking photos for the love of taking photos. I've been working on catching up on blogging on my website. Oh, nice. Nice. I I have a website now, but I'm trash at updating that. So we're even, I guess. Also, Adam, mainly because you've been on here recently. What do you think of the new camera angle? I think it's better now because when I'm looking at the screen, I'm kind of like looking at you as well. I'm like, look at this. Ooh, 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 ooh. Um, let's go. I've been shooting with the Nikon Z7 Mark II. I have 5 rolls of film to develop. Have I mentioned I'm? It's so you at least you shot those rolls of film. I have. Well, I picked up 2 new rolls of film at the photography show that I was at the other day, and I had 4 or 5 in the fridge already. So I've got a couple of photo walks coming up soon, and at least one of them I'm just going to shoot all film. So yeah, I've got some new, like the Phoenix, like 2, the more like blue cast one to try. I picked up some new black and white. Perfect. Cool. Yeah, I feel like it's like before, like I was like here to the camera more, and now like at least when I'm working, I'm like looking more at you. I developed my own. I need more chemicals, but and I need to remember to do it. My husband is home with the toddler. Okay, I might genuinely need your help because I want to develop. Like, not always because I'm lazy, but I would love to learn. And yeah, I don't know what I'm doing most of the time. So when I'm also like trying to edit, like trying to develop rolls of film, that all just gets harder. Well, what bloody UCU? To be fair, that's way more than I know how to do. So, go team. Go team. Right. I think I've brought the... Did I bring the clarity down? Have I already done these things? Is that a thing I did? Have I done that? Yeah. Great. Okay. So let's go... Hello, phone? Okay, cool. I thought it just like fully shut down on me then. Oh my god. I'm just trying to see how... Oh, okay, cool. I've not seen my own like stream in YouTube. Because I don't... I'm never in here. Obviously, it'd be weird. I've also just seen what it looks like when Adam posted a load of emojis of me. Wow, that is not going to focus. There we go. Silver grains. Okay, cool. I feel like I maybe already follow them. Maybe. I don't know. Right, I'm going to come out my stream before YouTube thinks I'm just trying to farm hours for no reason. But I'll check them out if I haven't. Thank you for the heads up. Right, I kind of like this image now. Just like just the blues and the reds being the only 2 colors, kind of nice. Mate. Let's bring up some clarity and some texture on this. Ooh, just a little bit, I think. Wow, that is whoop. Okay, keep them high. Bring the sky down a little bit. Actually, I don't want to do that. I kind of want it to be a little bluer again, like in the last image, because I want it to be able to contrast better against the background. Yeah, nice. Pretty nice. Cool, a little bit of that. Bring in a little bit of the texture, but nothing too much. Bring the highlights down a little bit. Bring some of the shadows in. Yes, please teach us all the technical terms in editing. I too am a pro at whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, 100%. That's the most important part. If you're not doing this when you edit, what are you doing? Like, look at this. Looks kind of cool. Honestly, it looks like the Ferris wheel is off and then someone turned it on. It's like a neon sign. That should have come with like an epilepsy warning. That was like a lot. This is the first time I've been away with this camera actually, and this lens, so it's quite nice. Kind of get an idea of how it goes. I quite like it. Where's the bulb? I definitely prefer it now. Yeah, I wasn't like a big fan of it, but I take it back. I kind of like it now. I kind of like it. What camera lens are you using? Just before I went away, I picked up the newest X-T30, like the Mark III, the Fujifilm. And I was using, I think I was using the little Fujifilm Pancake, the 27mm, which is what, like a 40 with the crop sensor, the f2.8. And then I had the kit lens with me as well, which is the 13-33, because I want to get better at interior shots. And so when I travel now, I try and get some shots of like the hotel and the hotel rooms and things like that, just to kind of get some practice in. And having that 13-33, it's not the most amazing lens in the world, but like having the ability to put that on and get like what is effectively like a 19 or a 20 mil through to a 50 is useful when you're trying to get some interior stuff like that. Actually kind of like this image as it is. I might put like a tiny bit of vignette on it, like nothing crazy. Yeah, I like that. I also have I wasn't using it then, but I also have the 56 for the Fuji, which is an 85. But it's weird. I think last time I was streaming and stuff, like all I talked about was how much I shoot with Sony, but now I'm streaming on my A7 III. Sorry, I just looked well over the camera because a huge spider is just crawling up my wall. You stay over there, dude, and then we ain't gonna have no problems. Yeah, I got rid of all my other Sony gear, and now I have 3 Fujifilm cameras. I have so many cameras. I technically have 4 if you include my Instax. I do technically have 2 Sonys, because one of my Sonys is a full spectrum converted camera, so I can do some infrared photography. But yeah, otherwise, I think that's all I've got. I've got a couple of Nikons. I have 3 Nikons now. I brought an old DSLR, my first ever DSLR, the other day. But if you want to know about that, go watch the video that came out today. But yes, I've got like 2 Nikon film cameras, one that doesn't work, one that does, a DSLR, the original X100, the X-Half, and the X-T30. And I've got a couple of, I've got another film camera, it's a Canon. It's the only Canon I own. I have 4 cameras and I'm not even a photographer. I counted the other day, and I think, just from the cameras I can see and that are actually working, there's 1. And I'm not going to include the rewind pics or the camp snap because they are cameras, but like, I'll do with and without. Follow, like, subscribe. Yes, Becca. Including them, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 cameras. Is that a problem? I think that's not bad, right? Please tell me it's not bad. I also have an eye on another one, but I think I'll sell my. I don't know. I'm thinking about selling the original X100. Unsubscribed. Ah! Of all people as well. Of all people. I wish I had flipped you off now instead of doing the heart. Okay, I think realistically, I'm kind of good here. I feel pretty good with what's happened there. Let's go for one more thing. I counted my drone as a camera. Okay, if I counted the drone as a camera, then I have 15 because I have another drone camera. That is true, Jono. You're not wrong. The funniest thing is, like, you can't include phones. I'm not accepting the phones. They're not cameras, they're phones with a camera. The ZV-10 I told you to get, and you still love it, and I sold mine. The Ace Pro 2 I advised you to get. I still have mine. And then the Insta360 Go 3 was mine that you bought from me because I upgraded mine. I feel like if you buy more and more cameras, it's probably my fault. And I'm not sorry. As Jono stated, you still haven't hit the correct amount of cameras technically. I can and I will. Bloody hell. Okay, well then I'm including the Lego camera that's up on the side there. I would move it, but books will fall over. And I don't need people clipping me on Twitch for being an idiot. It's already dangerous enough that could happen. Congratulations! Did that message pop up in my thing? No. Restream just messaged me. Congratulations, you've received 100 messages from Restream chat today. Thanks, Restream. Steven is a horrendous influence. You know what? Yeah. When it comes to do with photography and stuff. Yeah. Yes, you do. No, I don't. No, I don't. It's just things falling on me. And I have a Logitech webcam that I haven't used in 4 years. Now we're really trying to stretch it out. See, now we're editing at the kind of pace that I'm used to editing on stream, which is slow as all heck. But hashtag content. That is true. You're not wrong. Fine. You know what, Becca? I'm just gonna throw this entire. I'm gonna show you the thingy, but I'm gonna hope the books don't fall. Oh, they are thinking about falling. Could you just not though? Thanks. I need to stick that sticker down as well because that's really annoying. But yeah, it's kind of cool. Look, it's like a Whoop! There we go. It's like a land, like the Polaroid, like land cameras. It has a proper like viewfinder as well that you can like legitimately see. I'm gonna see if I can. Ooh, see if I can see me through it. Yeah, there I am. I have a ZV-10, but I film and take photos with my action camera because F you, that's why. Hey man, if it works for you, it works for you. Yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it? Sarah got it for me for not last Christmas, the Christmas before, or not last birthday, the birthday before. I don't know. One of those times. It was definitely one of those times. Right, let's see if I like this image or whether I hate this image. This, I don't know if this is not loaded or it's just this soft. So I'll give it a second because you never know. Sometimes Lightroom just takes a second to load an image properly and I can't really tell. It doesn't work for me, but I'm lazy and my Sony camera is just a really expensive webcam. I mean, to be fair, right now, my more expensive Sony is also just being my webcam. But I use it to shoot my To be fair, you use it to shoot all your YouTube videos. I use mine to shoot my YouTube videos. And then I use it for like, I use it to film your ghost hunts. And like when I do music videos for people, or I do like actual like photography jobs for people, I use that camera. And also it's helpful because if I work with a brand and they're like, oh, we don't have any Fujifilm lenses, they'll always have Sony lenses. So I'm just like, yeah, fire it over and I can do it with that. I think like if that camera broke, I think I'd just get that one again. I don't even think I'd go up to the 4. Like there's some good differences up to like the 5, but I think I'd just cheap out and stay with the 4, to be honest. Bam. Okay. How much did I crop this in on? Oh, not a crazy amount. Not a crazy amount. But I am cropping in on like an already cropped sensor with, I think it's like 24 megapixels, maybe. I don't know how I feel about this one. I kind of like it. I feel like I don't love. I feel like it's not perfectly in thingy. I feel like the first 4 images are better. I don't know. Let's play around with it. And if I like, then great. If I don't, then that's also fine. Where am I? What am I thinking? Crop the right sides. Crop the right sides. The trees are bordering both sides. So I agree, but watch what happens. Right. The reason I didn't crop it is because the gate at the moment, or the bridge at the moment, is dead in the center. And if I crop this side in any way, shape, or form, it's off to the side, and I don't know how I feel about it. Like, see what I mean? Like, if I get the trees kind of where the trees should be, which is like that, I don't know. It not being like center kind of hurts my brain. I don't know. I'm generally considering selling the Sony camera and just buy a really good 4K webcam. I won't ever take the ZV outside now that I have the Ace Pros. Before you do that, try a ghost hunt with the Ace Pro. Because you will not get as good night, like low light performance out of the Ace Pro than you will with the ZV-10. It's just the sensor is like minuscule, and when it shows in like when the AI like chipset on it like upscales the image, it will be very obvious that it's not that clear and it is AI upscaled. So yeah, I would say hold off on doing that until you've gone out with both cameras on like a ghost hunt and tested it, and to make sure that it actually works for you. So the last thing you want to do is go do a ghost hunt, come back and be like, wow, this video looks really strange. Like, especially if we work together on one and I film everything on a full frame camera, probably set up, and then it cuts to yours and it looks very like soft and AI upscaled. Like, just have a little think before you do that. Especially with if you were thinking about getting that new lens, that 1.4, that would be insanely good in low light. So just have a thunk. Tilt the image horizontally to do a crop and keep it centered, maybe. Maybe. The gate being central does something tickly to my brain, right? And that's what I'm saying. Why did not, when the gardeners made this, I mean, I'm blaming the gardener, like I couldn't have just moved to a different spot and got the same shot, but why didn't they just like thicken these trees out of it? You know? How dare they? How dare they? It's disgusting. Why didn't you just plant another tree when you were there? Yeah, that, to be fair, that's on me. That is on me. And yeah, dude, like, I don't know, I would say for now, like, just don't make any changes. Like, you get a good amount of depth of field from that. The new lens will be flipping incredible for it. I'd say just like keep what you have, and also having an actual camera like that is always a benefit. Just put a cone in the middle instead. Look, we're letting the cone memes go, okay? We're letting the cone memes die. I'm sorry. All right, it's happened. We're moving on. We're moving on from cones. That's a weird message from Twitch. Okay, I just don't think I like the image that much. I think it's like, I don't know. You know? I'm looking at the other images from today and I'm just like, they look so much better than this one. I think also I'd have to get rid of like some of this construction stuff. There's quite a lot just going on. Just a flat out no from Jono. Oh, damn it. I clicked that by accident. There we go. You're just like, no, we're not getting rid of it. This is not dead. People in our new office, Jono, have found some of the cones that we've brought with us. So you'll be very happy to know that the in real life cone memes have not gone anywhere. Add more construction. No, it's not happening. You guys are so mean. Why don't you just let me have what I want? No clarity. No texture. All vignette. All dehaze. That looks like you've like woken up with like the worst hangover and cataracts like ever. Let's just put all of this back. Bam. You could always okay. Or add a Bob Ross painting of the tree. I mean that is true. I could just Bob Ross that boy over there. You could always just crop it on the trees and then have some writing on the image that says "Pretend the gate is dead." Yeah. I'll crop it in. And I'll put a little arrow and I'll just I'll just write up here like, "Lol, this is central." Okay. Apparently, how I had it originally, like this, is absolute chef's kiss and +1 to Bob Ross adding the tree. I mean, it would be good. It would be good. It'd also be really confusing that like the whole rest of like the video in Budapest is just like taking photos and got real chill vibe in it, and then suddenly like one photo has, I put it like somewhere deep in the middle of the video, has like a Bob Ross over here just like painting in the rest of the tree. It's so annoying. Like when I look at it like this and I'm blocking out that gap, I'm like, it's okay, and then the gap makes me like, ugh. But we'll have a play around. We'll try it, and if we get something we like, great. If we don't, big rip. You know? Big rip. We'll move on. Everything's fine. Do. Oh, I think I have to get something out of this room in a second. New mission: hide Bob Ross in all Budapest photos that you took. Just okay. I'm kind of game. Like it'd be like Where's Wally, but it's Bob Ross in Budapest. Like underneath here, it's just Bob Ross like painting, and he's just under this umbrella. Off-centered is the new centered. Oh, right. We'll make a zine. We'll create a zine that's called Bob Ross in Budapest. I'm sure that Bob Ross's lawyers and family will be perfectly fine with me doing that. If I don't sell them and instead I give them away for donations, can I legally get away with that? And it's not like I'm like saying anything bad about his character. I'm just promoting how great of a human he was. Right, let's do a landscape. Let's see if it can just pick out some of the architecture and stuff for me. And then I will have a look, see if I still dislike this image as much as I think I do. And then we can go from there. And everything will be fine. No one needs to be sad. Rob Boss. Rob Boss in Budapest. Alright, I'm in. Rob Boss in Budapest. My watch has told me I've had an easy day. Yeah, I have. I've done less than 2,000 steps today. It's been glorious. I've been on call all weekend. I haven't had a single call. I woke up at 9 after losing an hour from the clock going forward. Decided, if someone calls, it'll wake me up. And went back to sleep until 12:30. I was playing a gig last night, so I didn't get in until just before 1. And then that actually became 2. And I'd been out playing the gig since like 6 p.m. So I was pretty tired. I did like 26,000 steps yesterday. So I'm not just being an absolute lazy boy. But yeah, it's been a super chill day. Ended it with a nice chill stream. Love that. Why? I literally was about to hit cancel, and then it was like, you know what? I will detect the landscape. You can't see it because it's behind me. But okay. Sky, yes. Architecture, yes. Vegetation, yes. Artificial ground? Where? Okay. And then down there. But everything except for that middle bit is in, right? Okay, that's fine. Let's have a look. Let's see if there's anything we want to do here. I think the image is just too soft. I think honestly, I just took it badly. Yeah, we're getting rid of it. It's going. Bye. Right, okay. Now I've got to pick an image of this bridge that I like. I think it's this wider angle one. To be real. I think it's this one. It's not this one. Is it? No. I'm getting rid of it. I think it's the wider angle one. And then I also like this image here. But I think I want to pull it back a bit. Because I did crop like quite a bit in. I think this could actually be quite a sick image if this was 16:9. This pole makes me sad that it exists. Before you zoomed in, I thought someone was jumping into the water. So this guy here had a camera and was taking photos of this guy for like a photo shoot. And so I was like, well, if you're having a photo shoot, I want a photo shoot. Maple just rated the channel with 15 viewers. Hey, Maple, how have you been, friend? It's been a while. It's been a while. Mr. Maple here in the flesh. What a guy. Choo choo indeed. The train has rolled into the station. How is everyone doing on a lovely Sunday? I hope you're having a wonderful evening, day or afternoon. We're all here editing. We're doing a group edit of some photos from Budapest. So we've gone through a bunch so far, and we're running through, trying to work out what I want to do with them. We're all having a debate on where things should sit and whether off-centered is the new centered. Got a raid and dash. Thanks, Maple. Thanks for the raiding. Less thanks for the dashing, but good to speak to you. Emma Meek Photo. Hello. How are you doing? Welcome all raiders. I hope you're having a wonderful day. So this is the photo we're up to now. As I say, all these photos are from Budapest. It's my first time there. So just kind of having a play around with what we've got and what we fancy doing. This feels like this is the right way. I do not trust the auto leveling on that one. Am I right? Yeah, I'll say I'm right. It's fine. It's fine, right? There we go, cool. If anyone wants to change the style of music, let me know, okay? Because we've been having a little a debate on how we were going to have the music, and we ended on some dubstep, but then that kind of fell through, and now we're here on, honestly, I don't know what. And also in this stream, if you've got any ideas on how something should be edited, this is a safe place. Give it a shout. Also, I have no problem, in fact, it's encouraged, that if you have your Instagram handle, drop it in the chat. Let's get everyone linked up and chatting. Nice to meet a fellow UK photographer and streamer. Nice, hello, yeah, whereabouts in the UK are you from? Obviously, don't dox yourself, that's a bad time. But nice to meet you too. Feel free to grab me on Instagram, and after the stream, I'll check out some of your work. There should be, it pops up every now and then saying check out my socials and YouTube, and there's a link there. So yeah, feel free to check out anything. I stream here occasionally. I'm streaming on YouTube and on Twitch at the moment. No, we cannot play Hans Zimmer's remix of Green Day's American Idiot. Cool, I'll drop my Insta once I'm settled in. I'll give you a follow on there. Perfect, cool. Nice to meet you. I'm southwest, like 40 minutes north of Bristol. Oh, okay, cool. Nice. I am way more south of that. I am like 20 minutes between... I'm like 20 minutes south of London and about 20 minutes north of Brighton. It's kind of slap bang in the middle of those two places. Wait, you're British? I thought you were Australian. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm incredibly Australian. Can you not tell? Can you not tell by how I sound right now? Right, let me kind of settle in on the kind of vibe I want. I'll go here. We'll go in there. Thank you. Yeah, Emma, I haven't streamed on here for a while. I came away from streaming here because I don't know if stream isn't upside down. I came away from streaming here for a while because I was trying to work on the YouTube videos to get my YouTube up to being monetized and just growing kind of a channel there. Thank you for following, Emma, by the way. It's very kind of you. Yeah, I just kind of stepped away from streaming, and then I realized, oh wait, I could just stream on both at the same time, and so that's why I do it that way now, and it's more fun. Does he only call me the C word? Yes, that is correct, Jono. It's only you that gets that thrown at you. Becca just came through with an absolute banger. She did indeed. She did indeed. Becca's an OG, right? She only drops bangers all the time. Coming to you from Edmund in Canada. Nice. How's it for you there? I feel like I can't complain about the weather in England when people come through from places that actually get like proper snow and proper bad weather. Because yeah, otherwise it just sounds like I'm being a whingy boy. One thing I will say is anyone that is watching now on Twitch but does watch photography content on YouTube, if you did want to go check out my YouTube channel, I'd be greatly appreciated. It's where I do most of my work and upload 2, 3, sometimes 4 photography videos a month, and it's where I put most of my effort into. I stream a couple of times a month, but that's where most of my direction goes. So yeah, if you do watch photography content over there, it'd be great if you could go check me out. Give me a try. It's snowing again. Yeah, fair. You get proper snow as well. Like I feel like living with it is different, but because I don't live with it, sometimes I see that level of snow and I'm genuinely like, damn, I would love some of that. Like, I'm sure it gets annoying when you're like having to try and drive to work through it, but in general, I think it would be fun just for at least, a day. I'm changing the music quickly because I can't English. There we go. I want something a bit more upbeat. Because that's not what I'm getting right now. What is that? That's something about gritty Memphis-style beats with intense edits. Bruh, hit me up. All right, I'm in. I'm in. There we go. Really, we're gonna pumping up the entire stream now. I'd love more snow here. Our winter has been so dry. I wish our winter had been dry. All we get is rain. It's crazy how just the snow, just water being slightly colder is better, you know? All we get is rain all the time. It's the worst. Right, let's grab, let's see if we can run it as a landscape and see if it will just detect it for us. And hopefully it doesn't take the 17 years it took earlier to detect a landscape, which is ridiculous. Man. Oh. Okay. Come on, landscape. I believe in you. You can do it. Oh, my phone is warm. What is happening there? All right. We've got 5 people adding me on Instagram. That's very, very, very lovely of you. I will check out all of you after this stream. It's very, very kind of you. Come on. Okay. I'm going to give up. It's not detecting a landscape, which is insane. I don't know why either. It's been really weird with me today. Okay, it's detecting it now. Every time I back chat it, it comes through. I'm gonna stick a movie on, brother. I'll catch you soon. Yeah, man. I'll speak to you soon, brother. Have a good evening. Say hello to Jem for me. Or say good night to Jem for me, I guess. Right, cool. Let's do that. It's weird that it's left those few little bits, but we'll add them in where we can. That's fine. Where else have we got people from in the world? Have we got any more people from the UK? Anyone from anywhere else in the world? I don't want to call you out if you prefer to just hang around and watch and not talk. Feel free to continue to do that. Just appreciate people being here, but it's always good to know whereabouts people are in the world. I've also got again, if you watch much stuff on Twitch photography wise, I'm trying to push to get to 100 followers on here now. So if anyone wants to, I'd love it if I could get any assistance on that. Any follows is good follows. Right, architecture. Okay, good vegetation there, that there. Fine. Right. Okay, let's work on bringing some of the highlights down on a few bits. Thank you for the follow. Is that like Umbra Works? I'm guessing is how I'll say that. She said, "Where's my Jaffa Cake bar?" Closely followed by good night. Tell her I'll bring one round. Thank you very much for the follow, Umbra Works. Much appreciated. We're 17 away. That's crazy. I dropped you an Instagram follow. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. I will, as I said, I will check that out later on as soon as I come off of Twitch, because I feel like otherwise everyone would be really sad that I just sit here and don't actually speak to anyone. I'm just like, oh, that's nice. I do occasionally, and like this is, I like doing this. I might have to bring this back. When people come into the chat for the first time, I sometimes will like share their work in the stream. So I always have to double check it first, because some people post things that maybe are great photography but isn't TOS friendly. But as long as it's not that, then I like sharing it. So yeah, I think if people are kind of interested in that, maybe I'll bring that back as well. Right, let's go. We've got 50 more photos to do after this one before I can even start putting a video together for Budapest. So I like to do that in my streams too. Share the love. Yeah, 100%, 100%. I feel one of the things that I started like my whole YouTube for was to like document a channel, or document my journey, but also to just like build this community of people that just like boost other photographers. Like there's plenty of people out there that need photos taken. There's plenty of people that want to buy photography. There's plenty of ways to make money from photography. Everyone doesn't need to be competition, you know? People can just help each other. The world is hard enough. We don't need to be mean to each other in our hobbies as well. Right. I dropped the clarity down in my highlights a bit. I was saying earlier, I like doing that to give like a softer look. I'm a hybrid shooter, so when I love shooting film, and then when I shoot digital, I give it kind of a hybrid, like that kind of filmy vibe as well. I'll stop being mean to you then, I guess. No, it's okay, Becky. You get a free pass. You were one of the first people I actually like connected with on Twitch, so you're allowed to be mean. That's fine. But the rest of you, especially you, Jono, everyone else, please be kind. I do want to bring up. I want some more of these greens. I'll probably do that in here, though. To be fair. Is this going to be getting many of them? Oh, yeah, we are getting it. It's like only very slightly though. I'll keep the illumination down, but well, where are we getting much of that with the saturation? Very slightly. It is going to affect the water as well. We can combat that a bit. One of the cool things about like shooting in different places is just like I'm just so not used to. Pardon me, like all the lovely like orange top buildings and stuff like that. It's so cool. I'm gonna bring this down just a little. Oh no, thank you. I'm gonna bring this down just a little bit. Not the contrast. That's not gonna help anyone. I kind of want to get whoa, not that much. I'm just trying to combat some of the greens that came in from. I mean, it wasn't crystal clear water. Okay, it was never going to be super clean. Let's play around with this bridge and then we'll build everything back out of it. There we go. Okay, cool. It lagged for a second and my brain was like, are we making changes here? Like, is anything happening? Turns out, yes we are. Everything's fine. Before I check out your page, Emma, and anyone else that's followed me on Instagram, what kind of thing do you shoot? How do you find Budapest? It's on my list. It's so good. It had been on my list for so long, and then luckily, without any swaying at all, when me and my girlfriend went away for her birthday, she chose Budapest, and so I couldn't have been happier. I was like, fantastic. This is exactly where I want to go. I will take that and run with it. I'm a very happy boy. How are we changing so far? Okay, cool. Okay, before I finish this one off, actually, here we go. I'm a full-time sports and brand photographer. I specialize in pro wrestling. Okay, now I'm really looking forward to looking at that. Okay, there's a link to my Insta. My name describes what I do. Oh, hang on. I've got a feeling that it won't send the link. Bear with me. I need to remember how to do things. There you go. No, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Sorry. I need to get rid of the links being blocked. Bear with me 1 second, sorry. And then I'll be able to see it. I had them blocked a little while ago. Where is it? If anyone can remind me where that is, I'll be incredibly happy. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's fine. I'll check it. I'll check it through there. I did mean to turn that back on at some point. That's fine. Yeah, I'll have a look through there. I'll double check it there. I shoot a mix of botanical, street photography, and starting to branch into boudoir. Nice. So yeah, I mean, street photography is majoritively my bag, and a little bit of travel stuff as well. obviously. So yeah, a fellow street. Lovely to meet you. Okay, give me 30 seconds, guys. I very quickly need to run out and just assist my other half with something for like 1 minute, and then I'll be right back. So bear with me. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Hello. Okay, I'm back. I told you I wouldn't be very long. I ran back as fast as I could. Becca, stream manager, moderation, perfect. Thank you. I will have a look at that after the old stream, Rooney. Right. Okay. When I do that, does it show my? That was weird. Okay, cool. Right. Let's get this little bit finished off. It's one of my. Ooh, it's one of those images that I'm still kind of trying to get better at editing images like this, because landscapey kind of things like this aren't in my like natural wheelhouse. So, any suggestions, always welcomed. I might tidy up a few of these bits that I don't love, because I mean, construction happens, but it doesn't need to in my photos. I found that adding an explosion in the background really helps. I mean, I bet it does. Like, yeah, I was out in Budapest in the middle of the war they were suddenly having, as you do. Oh, can I? Now the question is, can I get rid of this without it eating up much of the bridge? Because if I can't, then I'll just accept it and I'll move on. Squeakity doo doo. I was waiting for it to remove it. I hadn't pressed remove. That's 100% on me. I do apologize. Okay, cool. Let's let that update all of those. Poultry, how are you? How's your day / evening / morning? Honestly, at this point, it could be anything for anyone. As Adam would say, he was in the chat earlier, stay hydrated. It's good for you. Oh, it's been a fun little stream this evening. I'm gonna try and stream at least once a week moving forwards. It won't always happen, especially when I'm like kind of caught up editing like a video for YouTube or something like that. One thing I will say, actually, now that there's a group of you that that are kind of new to me, I'm working on a video at the moment working on a video with DxO. They've given me access to their photo labs, Pure Raw 6, a bunch of their film sim stuff, a load of things. And while I'm working on that video, I need to practice and go through. Wow, this is stuck at 52%. Love that. I need to go through and just use DxO, like Photolabs, as much as physically possible. Would you guys be interested in seeing a stream of me going through and testing out the features that's in DxO Photolabs? Because I don't know it very well, and for me to be able to do a video on it and to kind of like show in a YouTube video the pros and cons of using it against like something like Lightroom, I need to use it a lot. So if that would be of any interest, let me know. I will do a nice long stream and I can answer any questions you have. And if I don't know them on the stream, I'll answer them in the YouTube video. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I learned that the House of Fuji has a mini bookstore inside today, and you can also print your photos on the t-shirt in there and get that the same day. That is pretty cool. Do you mean the House of Fuji like in London? I know there's a few in different places. Which one do you mean? Yeah, okay, yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, I like it in there. I've been there a little while ago. Crystal Wire Tree Artist, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. I don't think we're far now. Where are we? Oh no. Oh, I did a stupid. I did a stupid. There we go. 16 away. 16 away from the 100. That'll happen. I was thinking to make them print the dumbest thing on a t-shirt for banter. Should have done it. Should have done it. There's still time. Well, I mean, there isn't. They're going to be shut. But there's time in live. You can go back tomorrow. Yeah, I think I'm kind of good with this one for now. Right, okay, I'm going to turn the music up a very small amount. Bam. Fly through on a Sunday evening. Right, I don't know if I want to make a very small change to here again. You don't have done it. I'm sure they get bored, so you can brighten up their day. Yeah, I imagine that, like, I reckon working in a place like the House of Fuji is good, or like really good, when you have someone come in that's like really into what you're talking about, as long as you're really into it. But if you have people that are just coming in that aren't really into it, or like don't want to have a chat, it could be a very boring like day, especially if you are stuck on printing t-shirts. But I did not know that you could do the t-shirt stuff there. I bought some, hang on, I'll show you. One sec. Oh, God. There we go. So, I was at the photo and videography show in Birmingham recently. And I wanted to outfit my MacBook with more with more stickers. This way, yeah. So, like, this sticker here, like all the film canister ones, and this one here, all come from Fuji, and this one up here as well. They all came from Fuji, and so yeah, I was like, do you have any stickers to sell? And they were like, yeah. Obviously, it was like £5 or something ridiculous. I was like, yeah, fine, I'll take it. But they had like the t-shirts and the hoodies that they have in the Fuji store are so good. I feel like I need them. Let me, this is completely not. This is complete. Oh, what's happening here? That's the Fuji hoodie. They have some like insane stuff that I love in the House of Fuji, or the House of Photography. Where's the clothing? Oh, they have loan products. I'm not meant to be looking at this. This is what I'm looking at, by the way. So you're not just staring at nothing. I was hoping it would have the shots of their clothes. But what? Sorry. First of all, I know House of Fuji. I need to visit when I next go to London. Do it. It's great. Also, while you're in London, go to, if you haven't already, go to the Photographer's Gallery. It's so good. It's like 18 quid. And yeah, there's so many things. There's so many good exhibitions are on there all year round. They have like a bookshop and camera shop in base level and a cafe above that. It's a sick day. Fuji, they picked you to win a competition once. They never sent you the prize. That's insane, man. That's actually insane. That's madness. I wouldn't. Yeah, I'd lose my mind. I would. Yeah. If you go to the Photographer's Gallery now, you get to see a full-gen AI photography show. What? Oh, now I'm Googling that. Because I was there like 2 months back. Hang on, what's on now? What exhibitions are on? Right, go to their What's On page. It's taking me a while to get there. They had 4 artists selected. One is full Gen AI, and all the street photographers I know in London are pissed. That's crazy. And Emma, the idea of you, do you know what you should do? Actually, you should get them to print the message that they sent to you saying that you'd won. You should get them to print that, and then put it on a T-shirt and be like, "I won, but where the hell is it?" I'm just having a look here. Is it an exhibition? That's got the thing on. That's crazy though. A full generated AI. That's madness. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, right? Just imagine. So this full Gen AI photography is in the running to win 30k. That's insane. What the hell? It's made its way in already. Okay, yeah, I'm on that page now. Cool. Yeah, the 2026 artists are there. Which one's, because it's hard to see. They already won 5k because the runner-up gets that. Which one, do you know the name of the person that's the Gen AI? I'm just reading through the bits now. I'm going to assume that I know who it is based on them being the youngest. Maybe. I might be incredibly wrong. Oh no, I was wrong. Okay. I'm learning more about them as we speak. In fact, this person here, right? We're gonna have to do our best to like make sure that I don't blow past TOS while we look at this. But by visually interpreting them using manipulated stock photos and AI generated imagery. What is happening? She's literally selling a book in which there's just fake N6 video, fully AI generated. That's insane. This is the thing as well, because I knew this line was coming, right? Where they're selling it as like, oh, it's an artistic statement about like how AI is like so easily like like not noticed now, and so people are getting away with anything. And it's like, no, you're called the Photographer's Gallery, not the photographer / AI artists gallery. That's insane. Well, that's made me sad. Not for me, but for anyone else that's involved in it. That's insane. What is this song? Get out of here. Gone. That's what that song is. Bam. Okay. I think I'm good with this for now. I think I'm gonna. Whoa. Yeah. Wait, not that much. Like the tiniest bit. Thank you. And then I might bring this down just a touch. Bring this down a touch. Now I literally go there, check out the bookshop and zines, and then just find the artists I like and buy them direct. Yeah, that's a great idea, to be fair. When I was there last, it was in March. No, it wasn't. It was in January. And they had some good exhibitions then. And I bought like a pin badge just up here somewhere. And I bought one zine from a guy from London. And then actually like spoke to him on Instagram after. But that's actually a great idea. I hadn't thought about that. I might just go there, check out the bookshop and the zines, and then just speak to them directly. It's a great idea. I actually might message that guy because I'm going to do my first ever zine. But yeah, I have no idea how to do that without completely ballsing it up. Yeah, it is a great bookshop. Like, it's well worth it. As I was saying, like Emma, like, you should definitely go check it out. It's well worth the walk around. Maybe not while there's an AI person in the running for winning, but the bookshop's still worth it, and the coffee in the coffee shop's okay. So outside of that, everything's okay. What kind of vibe do I want? Yeah, basically, it's like I'll show you. There's a couple of zines that I've got. Hang on, I'll show you what I mean. Also, if you don't have any photography books and stuff, like, that's the biggest thing that I say that people should do, like, rather than just looking at stuff online. So this was the zine that I got. It's like all street photography. Oh, what way am I going? This way? Okay, yeah. And it kind of, yeah, the vibe on this was pretty cool. And then this is which way is the English way? This way? Yeah. And then this is a friend of mine's zine. Thank you for the follow. It's like, I didn't want to not look you in the eye, I guess. Yeah, then this was a friend's zine. So a friend of mine that I met on a photo walk, went to Japan, was selling this through a place up north. And so I was like, yeah, I need to. I've only just seen that car photo. I love that. And so yeah, I bought that because supporting people. It's good. I kind of want to join. I'm gonna head off. Bye everyone. Love you too, Jono. Maybe I should make one. Do it. I'm going to make one. I have some bits down here which are like zine ideas, and I have more things to put into them. And when when one of them is kind of sitting up at like 60 to 80 photos, I'll condense it down into my favorite like 50, 60, and then Emma, if you're interested in doing one, I'll send you the link for the people that I'm planning to do one through. I've heard good things about the print quality, and they're print on demand, so you can sell your zines if you want through them without having to like do all the shipping and stuff all yourself. Wasn't there a photographer who kept getting kicked out of AI art competitions because they would win and then reveal it's actually a real photo? I did hear about that. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Cool. Okay. Drop me a message on Instagram, or remind me if I don't message you, and I'll send you the link and stuff, and kind of talk you through like how I'm doing it. Right. Let's play around with this image. I kind of like the grittier look on this one as well. Right, let's kind of even this out. It feels like maybe that way a little bit more. And then let's come down here. Bring this down a little bit more. Drop the grain a small amount. Bring the sharpening back up to where it kind of is in the center. Nice. Okay. Let's go for these people here. This is one of those things where as soon as they literally turned up like as I was getting there, and I was like, perfect, thank you. This is exactly what I want to take photos of right now. Thank you for randomly rocking up. It's very kind of you. Oh, we're on the 85 followers. Crazy. Crazy. Also, if any of you subscribed to the YouTube channel, I appreciate you. I did see that my number went up a little bit, but also I've had a few videos go out recently, so I don't know who it was. So yeah, if it was anyone on here, much appreciated. I've been thinking about planning a photo project that I think would make a good zine, but I know it's probably going to get me into fights. What is this plan? What is your plan? But you can't just throw that down and then leave that leveling of like intrigue at my feet. Cool. Let's get it on with the sky. Marvelous. Okay, cool. Let's bring the highlights down a little bit. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. Let's keep the shadows shadowy. Or at least do it on stream, but taking photos of people on public transport who do things like listen to their phones on full blast or refuse to give seats, and it's going to be called decorum. Yes. 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 No notes. No notes. Chef's kiss. Yes. Because they are the worst people. Yeah. Fair. Yeah. When you said that originally, I was like, in my brain, I was like, oh, you know, I wonder if it's going to be something that I'm just like, about. But no, 100%. Fully agree. Yeah. If people get annoyed about it, just be like, hey, I'm making a photo book about people that are just asshats, and you unfortunately fall into that category. So, be less of an asshat, and then I'll have to take photos of you. Oh. Emma, you could not be more right on that as well. we just get on the M25 and just do a couple of rings of the M25. That's all you need to do. You'll find a lot of lane hoggers. I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't bother normal people, but specifically the people who are literally annoying everyone. So in turn, I will annoy them. Yeah, fine. I think be an idiot, get treated like an idiot. What would we? I'm saying we, like it's a group effort now. What are we calling the zine about the middle lane hoggers? I love annoying people. It's a hobby. I have much faith in your idea and hope it goes great. You never know. If poultry like travels, you could end up in the zine. You never know. Ugh. Okay, what was I about to do? I've added clarity back to these people. I need to add some texture in. It's a little soft. I'll be honest with you, I didn't shoot this perfectly. You found your people here. I'm going to take the shadows off them a little bit. Get them to stand out a little bit better. Also, sometimes on your stream, you'll see me like full move things like this. It's because I like to kind of just instantly know like, cool, what am I going to get from moving around here? Crystal wants to be in the book, I think. Yeah, why not? I'm going to keep an eye out as well. If I see poultry on the train or something, I'm just going to start acting like an ass just to get in the zine. Okay, where are we at with how that looks? Better. Okay, cool. I like that. It's my middle sibling syndrome. Fair. I don't know if it's too much, but like low-key, I kind of want to remove this entire pole. I don't know. I also kind of want to get rid of that pole. I don't know. Is that... No, I think I prefer it being wider still, but without that pole on the side. Okay, cool. It would be tempting to just have the one guy, but I also think that would be too much. Yeah, I know what you mean. There was a point. There was a point when I was shooting this that I could have angled myself to have just got this guy, and I was like, "That's kind of cool." And I nearly did it, but I thought like I wanted the image to have more of like a kind of what's going on here to it. And don't get me wrong, there is a strong element of what is going on here when there's just one dude holding one black balloon and he's all dressed in black. But for me, I thought like it was maybe a bit more intriguing to have the kid in there, one for the pop of colour, but also for just why is there a kid holding all these more balloons, and what is that guy in the middle doing? Like I purposely shot him when you couldn't see his camera or anything else he was doing. Just try to add that intrigue in. Depends if they know you're taking their photo. If you're a little on the sly side, there's less chance of being murdered. No, the point is it's just a 500 watt flash straight to the face. Bam, taken clean out. Taken clean out. Love that. How long have you guys been watching this evening anyway? Obviously, if she came from Maple Stream. I like the context of the kid and the guy crouching. I'm less fan of the lamppost. Yeah, I'm like, do we get rid of it? Do we do it? I mean, there's no harm in trying, right? We could get rid of it, and then if we don't like what happens, we can sort it out. You just got home. Yeah, I saw you came from Maple Stream. Were you on long with him? That's enough charge. I can stay over here and not get super warm. How's your Sunday been, Poultry? Hopefully good. Hopefully you were out and about doing good things. I think I like it without. Emma might be right. I think I will, I'll do it again though. Oh, hang on. Went into London, tried taking photos, they're all shit. So I went and brought comics. I mean, comics aren't bad either, so can't complain. What comics did you get? What kind of comics are you into? Actually, I think it's more of a broader, more interesting question. I think I'm going to go up to London and try and get some photography done next weekend over the bank holiday weekend, because I'm trying to keep real ahead on all the YouTube stuff, and I'm currently nicely ahead of time. But if I can get out and shoot a bit more, that'd be great. Like 20 minutes or so, he was playing Dave the Diver when I joined, and then met with another photographer / videographer to shoot a video for a band. Then he got to the location of the video, and then he raided me. Cool. Well, I appreciate you sticking around. This is the thing, like, I stopped, as I was saying to the guys earlier, I stopped streaming on Twitch to focus on like building up the YouTube channel, which is fun, but I missed like this side of Twitch. But like, I needed the growth and the hours for YouTube, so I was streaming on YouTube instead. And I originally thought, oh, there's no way I'll be able to do both because my laptop won't be able to take it. And then, annoyingly, quite further into it, I found Restream.io and was like, oh, I can just stream both naturally. So, a lot of indie comics. Got a copy of Serenity 1, which might be nice if the new Firefly show comes out. I know. I am kind of low-key sad, like, that it's... I don't know. If it's done well, then I'm okay with it. But, like, I loved Firefly so much. I think if it's done well, because it's meant to be animated, isn't it? If it's done well, it'll be so sick. But there is a chance that like it just isn't done as well as I think. There's quite a lot of hopes for people like riding on this being good. So yeah, I think if it's done well, then it'll be great. But I'd have loved to have seen a live action, you know? That'd have been fun. I haven't read any of the comics or anything though. What you can't see is that up here, there's some old comics and a few books up there and stuff. I'm gonna have to check them out. Okay, what are we saying, Emma? Do you agree? Are you agreeing on the change? I'm trying to make stuff good enough so someone hires me to do comic book covers one day. That would be sick. That would be sick. It looks weird here, but this wasn't part of the AI. I just can't figure out what is going on here. But that wasn't part of the removal. Yes, sorry lamppost, but it's better for my eyes without. I don't know. Something about it just looked weird. Oh, hang on. Right, hang on. Okay, so that did change. But why has it changed all of that as well? Okay, let's get back in and add that. I'm going to add it back in and then we can redo it. If not, if this is going to be weird and not do it properly, I will just go and do it in... I'll just do it in Photoshop because it will be cleaner in Photoshop. Right, I've asked it to detect objects this time. See if it can just detect exactly what I'm actually asking it to do. If not, Photoshop it is. No, see this is definitely worse. Okay. Right. I'm gonna pop it into Photoshop, I think. I don't know what it's trying to update here because we've just undone everything. How's today's video going? That's doing alright. 175%, 200%. Fantastic. That's a large amount of percent. Yeah, today's video is doing alright. If you didn't get to go to the photography show, but you want to see what it was like at the photography show. Okay. We undid this, and it added itself back in. Nope. Okay, cool. Yeah, if you didn't get to go to the photography show, but you want to see what it was like at the photography show, go watch my video from today. Definitely not just plugging it. It was a good show though. Right, let's edit in Photoshop. Anyone else have the problem where out of nowhere or for some reason just not do it? Wow, my cam is lagging when it tried to open Photoshop there. Is it opening? It is opening. That's a good start. A banger. You watch this just not get any better. I'll try and do it this way and it just won't work. It just won't be any better at all. Right, let's see if this does it. My laptop is laggy today. What's happening? I'm not loving it. Okay. I was hoping it would just pick it up naturally, but okay. Can you get just the lamppost, please? See, this is what we need, look. Hey, low base. My favourite little lurker. How are you? Okay, cool. This is going to work. So let's close that. We'll finish the edit in here and then we'll do that removal on the very last thing. Yeah, how have you been, low base? You good? How's your Sunday going? Yeah, I'm good, thank you, mate. Can't complain. It's probably soonish to be bedtime. It's so cool to find, like, it's cool seeing people come in today from Maple's stream that are obviously like part of the photo fam and hang around with everyone like that. That I've technically been part of for so long, but I just haven't like been involved in for a while. Oh, lovely. Kawaitsu, am I saying that right? Hello, how's your day going? If I said that name wrong, fair. It's late. All right, I'm definitely gonna make passive members unite. Yeah, Becca, we're part of that club, the passive members club. You just wrote in the Discord the hashtag introduce Discord. Right, let me bring this down. I was curious what hole you were buried in. Shovel shopping and everything. I'm not getting paid. I have no affiliation. Yeah, it's true. Let me bring this down a little bit. Oh, actually, did I? Or did I? Okay. I'm going to bring this up the tiniest amount. Down a little bit. Oh. I, sir, have just been working on the YouTube, working with a couple of brands. Helped a new Kickstarter camera get launched by doing some work with them, which was cool. Came here from Maple's Raid, called Photos by Way. Thank you very much. Yeah, these are, as I said, all from Budapest. First kind of time of shooting there, and yeah, I think I took way more than the 55 I have here, because needed to cut out the absolute crap. But we've narrowed it down to some that I'm quite happy with. Thanks for sticking around since the raid. It's been some time. As I say, I'm thinking of trying to stream a bit more now. So feel free to follow, to pop up and see me next time I'm on. And if you stream, let me know. I'm trying to find more streamers again on Twitch so I can actually start watching people again. Because I've been out of the system for a little while, but I'm back. I'm back with a vengeance. Well, dang, all I've done is boil eggs. Well, I mean, if it's a lot of eggs, and you got really good at them, then good work, I guess. Right? If you've only boiled like 2 eggs, and both of them didn't come out how you wanted, then that's a big bummer, I guess. Not as many eggs as I would have liked. Damn, I'm sorry, man. I hope you get more eggs in the future. That's not a sentence I thought I'd say today, to be honest. Okay, I think I'm pretty much kind of where I want to be. Let's have a look. Bring the vibrance up a little bit, I think. Is that enough? Yeah, I think. Maybe. Is that right? Do I like that? Do I not like that? Yeah, maybe a little bit more. I boiled eggs just as seldom as low base, but I eat eggs every day. I fry them lightly in a pan though. Yeah, to be fair, I do the same. I do the exact same. If I'm having eggs, that's how I'm doing it. Are we getting much in the way of greens? No, not really. Just a little bit of the water. That's about it. Oh, hello. That's not what I wanted. Alright, okay. No, I think I'm okay with how it is, to be honest. Bring this down a little bit. I might throw a tiny vignette on. Yeah, I like that. Okay. I think, actually, I'm gonna get rid of that. It just feels a bit, I don't know, it feels not real. I say that like I'm not about to now go and edit that. We've been so busy we have our own Twitch bot now. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's one of those weird things that, like, I'll be streaming again on Twitch, but I'll be streaming on Twitch when I stream on YouTube, if that makes sense. Like, I've missed like the social aspect of Twitch, but like it's still my like second focus, if that makes sense. But now being able to stream on both is quite fun, because it just means that I get the social aspect of one paired with like the growth aspect of my YouTube channel, because like that is the reason, that's the thing I'm growing, you know, that's the thing I put the effort like mainly into. I'm taking all these photos, I'm editing all these photos to put a video together. As I say, if there's anyone that watches photography YouTube and would be up for giving my channel a try, that link that just came up saying check out the socials and YouTube here, feel free to pop on and have a look. I'm not expecting you to go just to subscribe, but you know, if what I put out is of any interest to you, then yeah, come over and join that community too. It's where I do most of my stuff. It's mainly like street photography, POVs, travel photography, days out with other photographers, photography events. It's basically everything photography. There's a podcast on there as well, where I get photographers from all around the world. They don't even have to have a large following. I just like speaking to people about stuff. I'm expecting that of people. Okay, look, if you're in the Twitch chat now, right, and you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, you need to go do it. Otherwise, Emma is going to be very disappointed in you. Okay, honestly, it bothers me less. But do we really want to be upsetting Emma? Becca, sorry. There's too many. There's two girls with an A at the end of their name. Okay, I can't be braining at this time of night. Don't be upsetting Becca like that. Okay, she'll be sad. Well, the pressure. I subscribed. Thank you, Emma. Okay. Right. Emma, you're safe from Becca. If anyone else wants to be safe, you just let me know. It's working, Becca. It's working. Right. Let me... Hey, we'll both be upset. Yeah, Emma will be upset too now, because she's joined. She's joined the club. Also, I'm aware that there's a remove tool, but I prefer to do it this way because it gives you more options to swap between, you know? Sick. We edit them. Sorry, I completely missed low basis messages. Just did my first garden shoot yesterday and did better than I thought. I got about 30-ish photos. Only the second time out with the two brand new cameras too. Oh yeah, I remember you saying about picking up the new camera or cameras. I remember you mentioned you were going to do that. Will you edit them on stream at some time? I took photos today while painting on the island. While painting on the island, I streamed. Maybe I could share some pics in the Discord. Oh, sick. Yeah. I mean, not surprised to see bees, but surprised to see bees in a position where I could actually photograph them. What kind of photography do you do? I'm going to shorten... Is it Kavaitsu? Is that how I'm meant to be pronouncing your username? That's good. Do that. Yeah, you should also following Becca's great, because Becca's great in general, so that's always helpful. Okay, this is definitely way better. Becca, don't tell her that bit. You can't. We keep that bit. That's the inside voice. We keep that in our brain. Yeah, Emma, do you stream much? If so, I'll follow you so I can check out when you stream. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's done a much better job over here. Which one are you saying? He'll peer press you. I meant to say an inside head voice, but I missed out the thing. I do like a few times a week. Oh, sick. Okay, cool. Hang on. Let me pop over to you. Bam. Okay, hang on. Wait, I'm there. Everything's going to hell. Okay. Bam. I have followed you. You have been followed. Bam. Cool. We're there. Right. Okay, cool. Back to looking at everything else. Which has absolutely nothing to do with the fact that she's only the only wrestling photographer I know. I've been mumming it up. Yeah, that's true. She's been mumming real hard. Right, 1 or 3? What are we doing? I don't know. I think maybe 1. Yeah, 1 maybe feels right. Let's go with 1. Damn. OBS and Macs aren't friends for sure. Oh no. I was actually saying earlier about how I want to get my MacBook to be able to stream on. So that is not ideal. Okay, let's get rid of the... We've dropped infinite frames. Let's get back to here. Hello, computer. Thanks. Come on. Right. I just want to get rid of this one shadow. Can you do it? And then I want to cry, and no one wants to watch me cry on stream. That is true. No one wants that. We want to watch you stream. We don't want to watch you cry on stream. I'm shutting down my computer over 5 years for the last time. Oh no. Big Sag. Mine never goes anywhere though. I end up, like my last gaming laptop, I stopped using it, and so I end up, I just gave it to Sarah and bought a new one. Worked out better that way. Mine hasn't dropped frame. Mine hasn't dropped frames very much, but dropped literally everything else. Oh, well, I mean, I'll need to give it a test. I kind of want to get it to work. It's not the end of the world if it doesn't, because the amount of time that I'm going to ever use it is pretty low. But as I was saying earlier, it might be cool to be able to just stream occasionally. Okay, we've got rid of the shadow. Cool. All right, let's save this and put it back over to Lightroom. It's tall enough that I can rest my arm on it, and it's about a foot wide. I did not read that when I bought it. Ouch. Yeah, I'm a laptop man. Yeah, to be fair, I'm quite lucky that by my day I'm an IT manager by day. That is my normal. I'm not like Batman by night, but by day, my day job is an IT manager. So luckily, when it comes to getting things to work, that's always helped. If you can get a liquid cool, if you can liquid cool a laptop, let's talk. That would be sick. It definitely would not be cheap, but it would be sick. Did it save properly? Oh, I actually did. Why you gotta put it at the end? God damn it. No, I want to be over here. I wonder if it will like update if I go out and then come back in. Probably not, but son of a bitch. Okay, well we're just gonna have to remember that that's over there now. And the next thing we need to work on is this. Doodle-doo, doodle-doo, doodle-doo. I think my favourite shot of the bridge is this one. I'm really looking forward to editing this one as well, because I feel like it will come out nice when I play around with the things and everything. I don't know why it's like taking forever to like actually update pixel-wise. Me, Canon? No, sir. I mainly shoot Fuji. I have a Sony. I've got the A7 III, which I'm using as an expensive webcam currently. But I majoritively shoot on Fuji. I got really bored of Sony cameras. Really bored of them. Yeah, I literally was like, oh, disgusting. I do have a Canon camera, but it's a film camera. Do 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 do. I think I prefer it like this, and I will make these people just disappear because they don't need to be there. Also, I'm doing this when I want to actually edit in order. Come on. Slowly backs out of the chat, muttering about being in the wrong place. Wait, what do you shoot, Emma? There's no wrong brands or cameras. You can shoot whatever you want. That's fine. That's fine to shoot kind of mirrorless, if that's what you're into. I'm just gonna make these people disappear. They don't need to be there. Thanos. Yeah, just if I could just, that'd be great. Yeah, I partly agree on the Sony part, but also like they are really good. They are really good at certain things. And also the amount of lenses available for Sony's is literally ridiculous. That's not what I meant. I meant if that's the brand that you enjoy using, then that's fine. Real photographers shoot frosted flakes. Oh, now I feel mean. I didn't mean that, Emma. I'm so sorry. It's not what I meant, I promise. I swear to God. I have so many things to go through. So many things to go through. I quite like this shot here. It's really sad. There's a part by the river that is basically I'll believe you for now, Stephen. I promise. Look, hang on. I'm sorry. I promise. Yeah. There's a part by the river. I shall leave you this very shiny lurk. Okay, I might be gone by the time you come back. So very, very good speech, Becca. I'll speak to you soon. Yeah. There's this bit by the river that basically a lot of people were made in like World War II, I think, to line up, leave their shoes on the edge of the river, and then they were shot into the river. And so there's an art installation of like the shoes. And I think this photo here probably shows it best. Like these people just sitting there looking at everything that like all the shoes that are on the edge. And so yeah, I think like I really like this image. It was these are like kids' shoes. So that's why there's so many sweets and stuff by them. But yeah, it was pretty mad being there. I'm gonna get rid of this photo because I'm not. That's the first one I took, and then I found this angle and I preferred it. Okay, I'm dead seriously officially overwhelmed. Why didn't any of you tell me there was my shit plugged into the back of my computer? How do this many cables exist? What could I possibly have all these things be running? I only have 3 monitors. Why do I have 4 DisplayPort cables? Dude, you need to get your cable management in gear. What's going on? And then look, here's a picture of me and my wonderful Sarah. Wow, that's so sad. What an amazing way of remembering it. It was so poignant. Yeah, it was weird. Being there was strange. Like, it was quite loud in Budapest and obviously everywhere. And then you get there and like everyone's there, but everyone's talking like softly. And from what I understand about the history of it, from when we were walking through and reading, it was all Jewish people that were made to line up. It's mad. It's mad that like all of that happened just because of someone's like beliefs. Just insane. Technically 2 people's beliefs, because one person believed entirely the wrong thing and had a problem with people for having a particular religion. I also think this, completely taking it back from the sad part, I also think this photo is going to bang when it's got an edit. That says 55, but I think it's because the original of this, which I'll be so real, I'm going to delete from in here. It can stay, but it doesn't need to be there. Oh, did I actually just go back? Oh, thank God. Merry Crumbus to me. Okay. Right, I need to go from there next time. I asked someone back to my house to help me manage my cables, and I got a drink thrown in my face. Yeah, fair. Fair. Wow, this is far too cropped. I don't know if I... Yeah. That can go. I don't like that. A bit like the Twin Towers site in New York. It's busy, a noisy, busy, kind of stinky city, and you go there and it's whispering tears and sadness. Yeah, I bet. I really want to go to Auschwitz just to kind of just learn about what happened, like properly what happened, and also from people that I know that have been there and they've just said the same thing. You know, just completely an unreal stillness, like when you get there, which is crazy. Oh, okay. Someone else subscribed. I just had a notification. I like if it was someone in the chat, you're safe now from Becca. You think she's gone, but she's lurking. She knows. She's paying attention. I sent this photo to a friend and he was just like, "Are you in America?" And I was like, "Nope." They just have all yellow taxis, and I stood on this bridge. As you can tell, I'm definitely not on the normal pathway because that's over here for so long, trying to wait just for only yellow taxis to be there, and I'm glad I did. I think it worked out all right. Yeah, it had big bridge, yellow taxis. It's quite a cool bridge. Like this is from a view from the other end. This is on the Buddha side, and that's the pest side. We were pests on the pest side. I stayed up here just to get a few photos, like, and then went a little higher. That's gonna go because I don't like that. Yeah, this is like one of my favorite images from the trip. I don't know if where is it? I want to get your opinion on something. I've kind of thrown together the start of the thumbnail for the video. I want to see what you guys think. It needs some text, it needs some other bits, but yeah, just get a little idea. Get a little idea of what it looks like. Come on, Photoshop. Take your time. Yeah, I think this is going to be the kind of vibe for the video thumbnail. What do you think? It's going to have some text and stuff in general, but like I think it gives the vibe correctly. It's Budapest in the background, me taking a photo in the front. I nearly used this image, but I was like, well, where I want me to be in the photo kind of like covers up the main kind of point of the image, which is that bridge. So yeah, I'm hoping that'll work out. Did you hear that scream? What scream? I don't know if I'm going to keep these. Wow, Lightroom is being slow tonight. That was me setting the computer tower on my foot. God damn it. Lobase, you need to be more careful, my friend. What are you doing? Also, I just realized, like, the music stopped. Yeah, so they'll definitely there'll be text. There is lots of separation between you and the background. Yeah, that's the aim. But yeah, there will be text. That literally was the absolute like beginning of it. Was just to I got Sarah to take that photo of me while we were there, and I knew that I'd cut myself out and then give myself good separation from the background. And then when I've decided on what the title will be, I'll have a corresponding couple of words that make sense with it on the screen. But yeah, so hopefully it worked out all right. It's a very different style of video, this one. I'm not used to. I've done travel stuff before and it's been very different. So there we go. There's some music back on. What's going on? Yes, it's very different, this one. I shot a lot of stuff, like just all B-roll. I'm gonna kind of story tell through talking head stuff how the trip was, and then use B-roll to kind of back that up and just show a lot of photos. Normally I put like 15-20 photos into a video. I'm hoping to use probably like all 50, so that should be it. I need to break down kind of the ones that I like as well. There's a few more that definitely could get taken out. Not all of these night ones will stay. But I hadn't had too much of a chance to like test it out. There's Sarah checking out the menu or something. This is after our dinner cruise. It was so dark when we came off. Right, we are through to to here. I don't think I'm going to use that one. I think I'm going to come straight in on this one. Bam. I'm so glad that like I'm working from home for the next 2 days. I also shouldn't. I feel like I should be more tired at this time of the night, but I didn't get out of bed, as I was saying earlier. I didn't get out of bed until 12:30 today, which sounds insanely lazy, but I was playing a gig last night, and so I came off stage at like 11 just after 11, and then we had to pack everything up, all the lighting, all of our equipment, and then I had to drive home. So yeah, it was a very tough evening last night. I never got out of bed. Yeah, I would have loved to have done that. I said I was going to play games today as well and just chill out for a bit, and instead I finished editing a video reviewing a lens that I'd been sent, which, you know, needed to be done, but didn't need to be done on a Sunday. Maybe not. Do we do the really basic bitch orange and teal? But like, oh no, that's too much. I was hoping I could drop it right back. That's far too much. Just kind of want to find. Oh, what lens did you go for? It's always gonna have my attention. Also, Emma, what Canon do you have? Well, that's I know you said it was Canon mirrorless, but what have you got? I need to stop buying things. What I'm not going to do. Buying things makes the sad go away. Having new camera equipment rock up is awesome. Oh, 24 to 105 2.8 is great. Coach Sam Chang just followed. Thank you very much. Welcome. How are you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful day. I have a beautiful R5. They are beautiful, to be fair. I think, like, I don't know Canon stuff well enough. Like, they make some great cameras. This is the only Canon I have. They did. Added the L. Oh god. Yeah, this is the only Canon I have. Hang on. Oh god, what's happening here? It's in a very old case because it's a very old camera. Yeah, that is just showing off, isn't it? This is the only Canon I have. It's the this is the Canon Sure Shot Tele Auto Boy. How does it turn on? There you go. And it goes from 40 to 70. And that's it. And it makes really cool noise when it does it. I assume I came through in the raid, but I see Emma McPhoto here, so I know amongst friends. Hell yeah. How are you doing? Oh, that was weird. I light flickered. Yeah. How are you doing, Sam? How's your Sunday treated you? Try to pack that away again. I am. Go to bed. I feel like that's good advice for a bunch of us in this. To be fair. Feels like a thing I should also do soon. This drawer is an absolute mess. Sorry you just spent like a few minutes literally watching me just put things in a drawer. I'm doing okay. Sunday's my weekly reset day. Nice. Yeah, I should have one of those. But I'm an idiot. So I don't. Emma's like, nah, you can't let me go to bed. It's not happening. I think this should be more this way. Boom. Oh, we're up to 86 followers now. Look at it, 14 away from that one hundo gold. Do 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 do. second update. Yeah, wait. Oh, is that you on Instagram? Roast me. All right, I'm in. Let me check it out. Hang on. I'm going to check it out right now. I have to just do a very quick, if this is going to upset Twitch's TOS check before I open it up, because you never know. All right, I'm in. I made it. All right, you're going onto the screen. It's coming up. We're in. We made it. Just double check. This is your page? Yes. If the answer is no, then I am insanely lost. This I feel yeah, cool, perfect. This is giving big CrossFit vibes. I say that because I have shot for well, my other half does CrossFit. I've shot for her box before. Like get on well with the owner of the box. They used to shoot a lot of CrossFit. Nice. Yeah, it's a cool sport. How long ago? Oh, look at that. Is that the last time you posted? Because I don't think I need to roast you if the last time you posted was that long ago. I think you've roasted yourself if that was the case. I did also see some down here. Hang on. This is cool. I like this. I like the uplighting on that. That's a nice shot. See, I've been really tempted to I see you did what we all did when we first started. Where we felt the need to put white boxes on things for no reason at all. And then that went. Yeah, Sam, post more photos, Sam. I like the little Lego figures. I have been so tempted to play around with like throwing some Lego figures or doing some like that toy style photography just for the fun of it. Ages ago I had a stop motion YouTube channel. And so I was quite heavily in doing stuff with there. The white boxes was because IG was stupid. Yeah, it was. I mean, how long ago was that? I don't work in weeks, but that's a long time. 10 years. Yeah, I mean, this is a cute little lad. Some of these shots are cool. I like this. It's like properly gritty. But yeah, you need to get back on posting. What are you doing? Can't be having a page and just not using it, you know? It's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. Emma's told you. I've told you. That's all you need, right? Just two people. One of which you've only just met. Telling you to do a thing. It's good peer pressure, though. You're being peer pressured into continuing a hobby. A good hobby. A safe hobby. Why do you need a full frame? That's my question. Or do you mean you outgrew the crop sensor? Yeah, but why do you need a full frame? I ask you that. Yeah, but see, this is the thing. it definitely is easier, but you can still get away with it depending on the crop sensor you're using. You don't need a full frame to take photos. You can use one you have. Don't get me wrong. Obviously, the crop sensors aren't as good at getting light because they're cropped sensors. But I mean, I'm using the A7 Mark III as my webcam currently, and I use it for like paid work. I use it to film my YouTube videos, like the talking head parts. But I don't shoot with it otherwise. Like I took it out the other day. I got given an 85mm 1.8 lens to go out and to keep, but to go out and test with and to shoot with. I used it for that, but otherwise I use my Fujifilm, and you know, they don't have any full frame. It's more about the lens and the equipment, I guess. Get some super good glass and a real steady hand and you'll be okay. Especially if you like long exposures. I don't know if I want this one actually. I kind of want this. Or this. Do I like that? I kind of do. And just bring the yellow out in the edit. I think if I... When you say manipulating light, what way do you mean? What kind of manipulation are you trying to do? So I want to do astrophotography as well. Yeah, I would love to be able to do astrophotography. I've tried it once, but this was like right at the beginning of me like taking photos. So I feel like I can almost tell you that I'd do them better now, because back then I didn't really know how to use my camera in general. So trying a renowned type of photography that is well known for being tough was maybe not the move. So in the ongoing chronicles that is my pain in the ass moving this computer, I've now discovered that my current DisplayPort cables are not long enough to reach the new computer's position. I've completely disconnected the 9 billion wires of my old computer. I ordered new cables on Amazon, will not get here till Tuesday. Ooh, big rip. Big oof. Big oof. Do. How's that going? Nice. Today's video is doing okay. We like that. We like that. We like that. Sorry, just double checking on the old video. I was gonna have you rose my Instagram too, but I can't. The channel points are out of stock. To be fair, I'm probably gonna shoot in a little bit. I'm literally just gonna kind of throw the basics of this photo together, and then probably head to bed, because my other half is already in bed, and she's only behind like the wall directly behind me. So I'll go join her and get some sleep. I did originally plan to be off at 10. I was going to stream from 8 till 10, and now it's 20 past 11. So, big rip. I mean, it's been fun. I haven't actually had like a fun like Twitch stream in a while, so that's been sick. It's been a while. I'm just getting back from lurking. Oh, welcome back. Thanks for the stream. Have a good night. Yeah, thank you for being here, guys. Like, it's been fun. It's been so much fun. Like, I'm gonna do it a bit more often. Now that I find, now that I've got the way to stream between the two. I was streaming to YouTube, as I said, for the growth of the channel and for other things that YouTube wants you to have in order to be monetized. And I don't know, I missed the fun community aspect of what you get from Twitch. So now that I can have both, it's much better. Glad to have found you. I'm glad you did find me. I haven't forgotten either. I will send you over that zine details. Either when I come off stream or tomorrow. And I'm looking forward to checking out everyone's Instagrams, people that have actually connected with me on there today. I'm only on YouTube's for Hot Ones and Voice Play. Hot Ones is a great choice, to be fair. And yeah, thank you to anyone that's subscribed to the YouTube while watching me over on Twitch. Means a lot. The channel is growing nicely at the moment, but I'm kind of on that cusp of being able to, look to maybe take it a bit more seriously, which is honestly lovely. I do not want to be stuck doing a desk job every day, just telling a lot of people why they're silly and how to fix their problems. Well, telling a team of people to tell other people that they're being silly. Let's throw a last couple of little edits on this. Bring the sky down a little bit. Not that much. Maybe add some haze back in. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I know what the curve is. Leave me alone. Let's drop. Give me some more shadow. Nice. Whoop. Whoop. There we go. My mouse went absolutely mental on me then. What's going on? Right. Cool. I just wanted a very subtle change. I actually quite like the raw from the camera on this one. I just wanted a really subtle change. I think I need to bring the highlights down on the cars a little bit. Not that much. Okay. Let's bring in a very small vignette. I'll do this just to upset low base, and then we'll put it back to roughly where I actually want it. There we go. I just love bringing that clarity down just to kind of soften out things. Yeah, nice. Do I want to... I think I do. I don't know. I don't know if I prefer that crop. Excuse me. Maybe a 5.7 actually. It's not as croppy, but it's better. Yeah, I think I like that. It's such a subtle change from the actual original raw. It's so rare that I looked at the photo straight out and was just like, yeah, I like that. I did post a couple of shots on my Instagram actually. This was one of them. straight out of camera, but it wasn't this. It was the film sim JPEG straight out of camera. I use Reggie's Portrait a lot because it's just so good at day-to-day stuff on Fuji. That's too much. There we go. Just bring that up a little bit, I think. Try and bring it back. I'm thinking we've dropped so far down the other side, it'd be good just to bring that back up a little bit, I think. Cool. Right, I think I'm going to bounce. Thank you very much for hanging out with me all night. It's been lovely. Yeah, I'll be back to streaming a bit more, so if you're new and you want to see me again, hit the old follow, and I'll catch you when I'm back on. Will not be very long. Have a lovely week, guys. Good to speak to you.